Yo, what is up, stream? Today, the plan simple. We are going to be going and doing something completely new, something I've been working on for about 2 weeks now. We are going to be doing a Dungeons and Dragons stream. Oh shit. It's been a couple of weeks since we streamed. Last time on stream, Patrick and I beat round 50 in zombies. That was pretty cool. And now we are moving on to something completely different. However, even though we've been off stream for a bit, we still have tons of followers coming in. Thank you to Elizabeth Free 15 for the follow. Thank you Awkward Sparkle for the follow. Thank you Damian Murdoch for the follow. Jesse2175 and Zeke War 326. Thank you for all for the follows. We are doing an Among Us giveaway at 20 followers. We are now at 9, and overall, we are now at 35 of what our total goal is 50 followers on the channel. Keep in mind that at 50 followers, then I can start promoting Twitch Prime. If you have a Twitch Prime, be sure to use it on your favorite streamer. Helps them out a ton, and it's free money. Every day you don't use it, it's 17 cents to Jeff Bezos, and why would you want to give him money when you could give it to your favorite streamer? Just something to think about. Alrighty. With that out of the way, it is time to introduce you guys to the party. The thing I'm most excited to do. First up, first person I'm going to introduce. He's been on the stream before. He's helping me beat Pokemon Fire Red, Nuzlocke, and you guys all know him for killing off my Diglett. Zachary! Welcome to the stream! Hello!
Thanks for the introduction once again, Noah.
Yeah, thanks for killing my goddamn Diglett, asshole.
I'm sorry.
Alright, next up, the creator of the art that you'll be seeing. Really good friend of mine up here at college. It's Bree!
Hello!
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Anyways, last but certainly not least, they are my best friends up here at Casper College, and you can also find them on Spotify. They have their own podcast called Showgirls. They go and talk about shows they like. It's my best friends, Skylar and Caprice.
That's it, that's all we got.
Literally, we sound like twins.
How are you guys?
We were vibing.
Pretty great.
Pretty great.
Ready to kick ass.
Ready to kick ass. Now, the plan for today is simple. I have a story. That's it.
Hear it.
Let's go over, first of all, for the people who are watching, the classic, simple prologue to the story. Sorry, I'm opening up the prologue to the story. Cut this out. In the world, there are two known planes to common man, the plane of man and the plane of the dragons. The dragons were the only creatures to learn how to cross between these planes, and would begin to claim domain for themselves. After years of being terrorized by the dragons, dragon hunts would become a tradition. If you could reclaim land for your plane, you were seen as a hero for your race. History shows that there once was a dragon-killing duo, a gnome whose name is SJ, and a Goliath who went by the name of Grofnar. SJ was an assassin like no other. He could kill creatures 10 times his size in a single attack, and never gave a second thought about it. Grofnar knew no such thing of physical weakness. He had the ability to take a dragon's head off in one clean swing, and had an axe powerful enough to split the planet in two. Together, they would go on to kill hundreds of dragons and keep the plane of man safe for many years to come. That was until the dragon leader, Kuzan, became disgusted with the two heroes, seeing hundreds of dragons perish for their amusement. Kuzan declared war on our realm, sending hundreds of dragons into our plane. Their first attack was the forest of the gnomes, SJ's people. The dragons killed thousands and burned the forest to the ground. SJ, furious with the dragons, sought revenge and perished. Grothnar soon after faced the same fate. With no one to protect the realm, the dragons quickly took over. The dwarves of the mountains became secluded and offered no help to aid the battle. What gnomes that were thought to be left went into hiding. The humans were powerless to the dragons and gave up, and now the elven forest too has been taken over by the dragons. A land torn by war, thieves and assassins became more prominent, and crime is at an all-time high. The only hope for the world now are the people who are ready to step into a new life and become heroes. Our story is going to begin in a little town called Barmu. The town is located on the outskirts of some grassland and is right next to a very dense forest. The town only has the essential things: a general store, an inn, and there are some merchants scattered in the streets trying to make a living by selling off some goods. There are houses scattered about, but as for the legacy, Barmu does not have much going for it. However, word has been going around that an explorer who is looking for a secret fortune located near the town of Barmu is looking for help on his journey. Many adventure seekers have flocked to the area and are hoping to join this explorer. The town of Barmu has never been this busy in its life. Normally it's a very quiet town, but the streets are bustling today, and people are just trying to find out who this explorer is and what they can do to join him on his adventure. The place for the upcoming nights, people are just waiting. But while the streets are bustling, a loud scream is heard throughout the town. The streets clear because people are trying to figure out what this thing is, and it is quite apparent what is happening. There is a street vendor in the hands of a goblin, and he's harassing him. There are 3 goblins in total. One holds a short bow. The other 2 have scimitars and are ready to kill anyone who gets in their way. However, even though the street's clear, there are 4 people who are willing to take on these goblins. They are left in the street. They turn towards you, and they see that you are not going to back down, and they are ready for a fight. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Let's get the party started.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Oh no.
What's the initiative again?
Initiative is a D20 roll. Initiative is used for combat order.
I had got 16.
Just give me a minute. All right. Zachary, what did you roll?
A 7.
All right. Bree, what did you roll?
A 9.
Skylar, what did you roll?
16.
Caprice, what did you roll?
An 18?
18. All right. Let me just do this real quick.
Wait, did you roll an 18 flat? Like without without. Okay, what's your initiative? It's next to your armor class.
Oh, +4.
Alright, so that's 18 plus 4.
Combat doesn't change.
Perfect.
It's okay. It's been a week. Alrighty, unfortunately, the first Goblin 1 is going to be making the first attack, and he's looking about, and what he's going to do is he's going to go for Caprice. He's going to go for you first. He's going to be taking his scimitar, and he's going to be trying to swing it down right into your head, unfortunately. So let's see. He misses. He just completely misses, swings right past you, and unfortunately not going to do him any good. Caprice, it is now your turn. What would you like to do? Caprice?
Yes.
It's your turn. I don't know if you heard me.
She did.
I did.
She said she wants to attack with her swords.
Alright, I could not hear her.
It's okay.
She's going to be attacking the goblin that just attacked her. Yes or no?
Kira?
I cannot hear Caprice still.
Well, it's setting off the Discord thing. She said yes, she's attacking the goblin that's attacking her.
Okay, roll a d20 for me, please.
That's a 6 plus 4 plus 2, right? Plus 4 is 10 plus 12.
12.
That is just enough to hit him, so now you're going to be rolling damage.
No. What's damage for the short sword?
Short sword should be 1d6.
Roll the d6.
And are you attacking with both swords or just one?
Both.
Alright, then you are going to also need to make another d20 roll to see if you hit with your other sword.
For the other short sword, I got a 10.
Unfortunately, that one is not going to hit, so you're going to be just rolling the 1d6 damage for your first short sword.
She got a 3.
She got a 3 in total. Did she add the +2?
Oh gosh. No, that is a 5.
5.
Alrighty, you're gonna swing your short sword into him and do total of 5 points of damage. Skylar, it is now your turn.
My turn. Okay.
And just to keep things simple, your cat is going to be rolling with you.
Sweet. Okay, I guess I will attack goblin number 2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that with my rapier.
With your rapier, that is going to be a d20 attack roll.
Perfect. And then at the same time, Yinny is gonna attack goblin number 3.
Alrighty, and that is also going to be just a d20 attack roll.
Perfect. And also, in case it wasn't clear, she's going for the throat.
Okay, she's going for the throat.
Alright. The 13 for Wyvana.
Alrighty.
Oh, actually, it didn't add. Never mind. Still a 13. And then it would be a 3 for Yinny.
Make a dexterity throw for Yinny as well.
I will. Oh, dexterity was a 19.
Alrighty, so while Yinny's going to run up and like latch onto him, unfortunately she's not going to do any damage yet. She's just kind of being a really big nuisance to this goblin.
Perfect.
And
I'll take it.
as for you, you get to do your damage. You actually take your rapier and you stab the goblin wherever you choose.
Sweet. That's gonna be the D8. 6.
Altogether?
Yes, with the attack bonus. And I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna go for the stomach with my rapier.
Take your sword and you get right through the armor and do a massive blow to him. You see that he's really struggling to just stay up right now.
Hell yeah. That's what
Bree,
I like.
it is your turn.
Okay, so Payla's going to attack the third goblin, the same one that Yinny is attacking, with her
Okay.
short sword.
Alrighty. D20, please.
Perfect. 14.
That is going to hit. Alrighty, roll damage.
Okay. That is a 3.
Alrighty, you do 3 damage to Mr. Goblin.
Ooh.
It's Goblin 2's turn. He's going to be going for Skylar because that's who's currently attacking him. He's gonna miss.
Woo!
And Goblin 3 is going to be rolling with disadvantage and is going to be trying to punch this cat off of him. He does not like that this cat is latched onto him. And he completely misses the cat. He tries to punch it, but just kind of misses and doesn't really do anything. He actually punches himself for 1 damage.
Successful.
Yeah, very. Zachary, it is your turn.
Okay, Goblin 1. Great X attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him. Good job there. You
8 damage.
8 damage?
Yup.
Not only do you cleave your axe straight into his neck, but you just take his head off.
Good entrance.
Yeah, okay.
One goblin dead.
Caprice, it's your turn.
Oh.
Which goblin got fucked up?
Goblin 1.
Perfect.
So the one that was attacking Caprice.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, Caprice, there's Goblin 2, who's looking pretty hurt with a rapier wound in his tummy. And there's Goblin 3, who's dealing with being attacked by Bree and also has a cat latched onto him. Goblin 3?
Yes.
Alrighty, D20 to see if you hit.
Oh, 15.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
She got a 5.
You cleave right into that goblin and he's dead. He's down.
Nice.
Skylar, you have a goblin in front of you who is pretty hurt.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna attack him again, to be totally honest.
Pretty smart. Swing away or stab away.
Alright, rolling my d20. I rolled a 10.
In total.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're gonna just.
I have no strength adder, like no strength bonuses.
Unfortunately, you're gonna miss the goblin this time, and he's just gonna continue to just sit there in total pain. Bree, it's your turn with 1 goblin left.
Oh, Yinny gets to go now, right?
Oh yeah, Yinny, you can.
Yeah, you can't forget about Yinny.
My bad.
Number 3 is really dead now. Yinny's gonna come help me out.
Alrighty, roll d20.
Rolling d20. That is a 8.
Unfortunately, Yinny's not gonna do that much either.
Shit.
Alrighty, Bree,
What do you
now.
think?
Payla's going to attack the final goblin
Yeah,
with her short sword.
cool. Roll a d20 for me.
That was a 12.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. And 1 damage.
Yeah,
Or 1.
it may be 1 damage, but he falls over dead. That stab from the rapier just really did him in, and yeah.
Yes. His buddy scratch.
You have officially completed your first encounter of the campaign.
Yay!
And I didn't do a single
yeah.
point of damage. Great.
Great start.
The goblins, being all dead, you loot their pockets and you're able to find about 10 gold pieces each.
Heck yeah.
And afterwards, there's just a giant crowd watching, and they're pretty awestruck at the fact that you guys just took on this goblin group without really even being asked. And from that approaches a halfling, and he is just slow clapping as he walks up, and he introduces himself. He says, "Why, hello there. My name is Pergan the Explorer, and I'm the one who has been looking for brave explorers that will hopefully accompany me on my journey to the secret dungeon that lies in Barmu. Would you guys be interested?"
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
All right, there's 2. How about you, fellow halfling?
Well, what's in it for me?
Well, there's going to be riches and gold, and I was really hoping that maybe we'd find even greater treasure while we're in this dungeon.
Gold is very tempting. I suppose I can sign myself up for this.
Ah, thank you. And
We'll play travel songs on our way there.
of course you can play travel songs. I love good music.
Fantastic. We're in good company. I trust this man with my life.
And what about you, Sir Dragon Thing? I haven't seen one of
I
you
give
in a
him
while.
a nod.
Okay. Behold everyone! He turns to the crowd and is exclaiming, "These are the new heroes of Barmu!" The crowds cheer and applaud you, and he's gonna begin showing you the way to the inn, and he's gonna insist that he buys you all dinner. And so, you guys go up to the inn, you guys all sit down, and he's gonna tell you a little bit about himself. He explains that he is from the town of Grompelstomp, which is just a few, well, actually not quite a few, it's actually pretty far away from here, and that his hometown was destroyed by the dragons and kind of rebuilt, but he didn't want to be settled down, and he wanted to find adventure, and really just wanted to make a name for himself rather than being just stuck in one place his whole life. He's now gonna ask, adventurers, may I ask, are you a party? Like, have you guys have worked together before?
Oh.
No? Well, that's actually quite impressive because you guys had such coordination on the battlefield. That actually surprises me. Well then, maybe we should all introduce ourselves and actually tell us why you're here, because I'm actually quite fascinated. Let's begin with you, fellow halfling. Would you mind telling us why you're here and kind of what your purpose was? Like, what made you get into adventuring?
Well, my name is Pela, and I'm traveling, as I assume most everyone here is. I don't think I'll tell you why I'm traveling just yet. Aside from, I want to see the world. You know how it is.
Ah, yes. I respect your opinions and won't ask too much information. What about you, Sir Dragon Thing? Pardon me, but I actually haven't seen you guys around in a long time. I thought Kuzan, destroyed you all.
He tried.
Oh.
I'm the last of my village.
Oh.
I watched everyone around me, a cult worshipping him, as he burned us to the ground without a second thought, as an example.
You, Sir Elf, or Miss Elf, what brings you here? we can't hear Caprice.
Oh no.
Win it.
Try again, Caprice.
Okay.
All right. I just want to kill dragons.
Oh, well, that's a good as reason as any, so, alright. And what about you, Miss Gnome? What brings you out on this adventure?
I was part of a band for a while there. We were pretty great. You might have heard of us. But then the band got attacked by a dragon.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure all my bandmates are dead now. But I befriended my cat. And we've just been, wandering, seeing what we can figure out. I don't really have a specific goal, I guess.
Well, I guess there's always good things that come from just exploring, and I'm quite happy that you are willing to go out on an adventure. That's quite nice to hear. Alright. The inn is going to be about 2 gold pieces per night, but I've got it covered for you guys. We're going to try and leave first thing in the morning. I'm going to hit the hay a bit early, just because I want to be ready for tomorrow. We're going to meet downstairs first thing tomorrow. Does that sound good with everyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sure.
I can't wait to work with you guys. You all seem like lovely people, and Mr. Dragon, Sir Thing, I'm sorry about your people.
It's out of most's control.
He gives a nod and he heads upstairs to your room after paying for your guys' meal. And now there's a couple options you guys can do. You can A, go out and explore the town some, see how the merchant is doing. Or you guys can call it a night and just get ready for tomorrow.
I want to go check in with the merchant.
Alrighty.
As do I.
Do I?
So there's 3 places to go in town, and I will actually post a map right now to the Discord
Ooh.
in the subcategory called Maps. This is the town of Barmu, and there's just 3 main locations you can go. The first one is the inn. There's a general store, and there's the outside vendors, and you guys want to check in on the merchants first, right? Of the people who are attacked.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. So the streets are still kind of like cleaning up from the fight that occurred earlier. Nothing really got too damaged, but you can see that everybody's a bit shaken. But when the merchant sees you, he gets very excited. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys are the warriors who saved my life. Oh my, thank you guys so much. If you guys need anything, please just don't hesitate to ask. I'm really in your debt. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
It was no problem. We're always happy to help someone out.
Ah, well, it's really nice to hear that. I sell jewelry, if you guys want anything like that, but if there's anything you guys need, just let me know. Just let me know.
What's your name, good sir?
My name is actually, I'm actually named after the town itself. My name is Barmu the Fourth. I come from a long line of Barmus, and I'm just really appreciative. My family's had some hard times ever since Kuzan attacked, and it just really makes me happy to know that there's people like you who are out there willing to help people like me.
Well, what have you to sell? What is your favorite piece here that you're offering a price for?
I actually have this really beautiful necklace, and as you can see, it has a little sword on the very end, and he shows you the necklace, and it's just a silver necklace, and it has a little sword dangling off of the front, and you can see that it's handmade and that he did put effort into it. It's not anything too crazy, but it is a nice piece of looking jewelry.
Can I use a spell?
What spell?
Identify.
Yeah, you can.
I thought that was going to go a whole different direction.
Nope.
So you're going to be trying to
Okay.
identify
So-
the necklace?
Okay, so Barmu, would you mind if I just get a feel for the necklace for a moment before, considering buying it?
I suppose, yes. I suppose I can trust you to do that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. So, I grab the necklace and I cast Identify. I'm gonna roll. Oh, I don't have to roll, right? Do I have to roll?
I don't think so.
Okay, perfect. So, Identify, it tells me if the item is magical, what its properties are and how to use them, if it requires attunement, how many charges it has, whether the item is affected by any spells, and if they are affected by spells, what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Yeah, this thing is not magical. It is a basic ass silver necklace.
Is it Barmu?
Well, this is me speaking as the DM. That's the check
Yeah.
she gets.
It's a pretty normal necklace.
I'm offering it for about 7 gold pieces. It's my finest work and probably the most expensive thing I have here. And
I'll take it.
really, thank you so
Yes.
much. You give him the 7 gold pieces, and he gives you the necklace. I do have other things if you guys are available. I have about 3 of those necklaces, I guess 2 now, and I have some rings, I have some bracelets, and I do have some earrings.
What do rings look like?
He pulls out the rings, and they're very basic. There's silver rings, but there is one golden ring which costs a bit more.
How much is the gold ring?
7 gold pieces.
I'll buy the gold ring.
He gives you the gold ring, and he takes the 7 gold, and so be sure to subtract that from your gold count. And other than that, that's basically all he has. He thanks you for continuing to support him and just being so kind as to help him during this really hard time. Looking around, you can see that there's also 2 other merchants. There's a food merchant, and there's also a common weapon seller on the streets. So, are you guys interested in visiting either of those, or general store, or the pub?
I'll head to the general store.
You into the... Alright. So, are you guys gonna follow him, or...
Yes.
I'll go to the armory place, whatever it's called.
There is no armory here. There is a weapon seller cart, but... there is also weapons in the general store.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll go to
Let's
general
just go to
store.
the general store.
Oh, hello there, sirs. Welcome to the general store of Barmu. What can I help you with? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some arrows.
Arrows. Well, I do sell 20 per bundle, 20 gold pieces per bundle, so about 1 gold piece for each arrow.
20 arrows for 20 gold pieces.
Yes, that is the price.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Alrighty. He gives you the bundle of 20, and you give him 20 gold pieces.
Sir, is there anything you have that you believe would be helpful for any sort of long journey? We are going to venture out tomorrow, so we just stopped by to see if we could get any supplies that we might.
Well, I do have some stuff, but it's kind of on the higher end. I can't really sell it to most common people.
Oh, what do you?
Hey, are you calling us common?
Yes.
Okay, let's stay calm here. How expensive would you mean when you say higher end?
Well, the most expensive item I got is 100 gold pieces, but it's going to be... it's one of my most prized things, and it would take some convincing to, like, get me to part with this thing.
Oh.
Well, you insulted me, so I'm not interested. I am not a common person.
Would you mind telling me what the item is? I have a decent amount of funds. I happen to be from a relatively well-off family.
Roll a persuasion check.
Knew that was coming. All right, 4.
I can't really show it to you, but I can tell you that I do have some better weapons, and I do actually have a really rare musical instrument that I really just don't want to part with.
What kind of musical instrument? I'm actually a bard myself. I used to be in a band. I won't bore you with talk about that, though.
You used to be a bard. That's what I've always dreamed of, becoming a bard. Like, I unfortunately had to take over the family business, but that was my dream, is to play in a band one day.
Gosh, yeah, I was supposed to be a part of my family business as well. My family are all wizards, but I wanted to follow my dreams and, do what makes me happy. So I started pursuing music.
Roll a persuasion check again with advantage.
$20.
Wow, it honestly astounds me that I didn't know there was anybody else out there who actually could complete their dreams. I guess I can show you this thing. He pulls it out, and it's a golden harmonica, and it's 100 gold pieces.
Oh my god. Good sir, I would be beyond honored if you would allow me to purchase this beautiful item, and I would make sure that it goes along with me as I go and I bring music to the people.
He sits down and he's sitting there thinking about it, and you can see that he's very attached to this musical instrument, and then he states, I may not have gotten to live my dream, but it would mean the world to me if you went out and lived it for me. And he sells you the harmonica.
Thank you, sir. It will not go to waste.
I do have some other things that I can show you. I do have long swords, long bows, and great axes, all available as well. I don't sell them to most people, but you seem like a special person. I'll show you the merchandise.
Thank you. I turn to everyone else in the party. Does anyone need any of those items?
How much are the long swords?
15 gold pieces.
I'm good.
Well, considering my height, me and long swords don't quite get along, so I will pass. Thank you.
Of course, and I apologize for being so rude as to call you common earlier. I didn't know that you were working with such an experienced person in the music field. I'm very sorry.
Pela's face just kind of twists up, but she smiles anyways, like, mm-hmm.
Kaya's face is just pure disgust.
Zach, you need anything or no?
A simple red tie.
Well, I don't have red ties.
Not the clothing item. Like silk.
Oh.
A small strand of red silk.
Well, I suppose, it won't... Are you sure it's kind of useless?
I have a use for it.
Okay, I guess that'll be 1 gold piece.
I'll purchase that.
He gives you the red silk for the 1 gold piece.
At
Yeah.
that, I place my axe blade against the ground and I tie my mother's pendant to the hilt of my axe.
Weird, okay. I do have other things. I have short swords, short bows, hand axes, maces. And I do actually have a map of Barmu if you guys are interested, but I don't have that much else.
Any armor?
Unfortunately not. That it's more higher end. That's something you're gonna find up in Hickory.
You said you had a map of Barmu. How much
Yes.
is this map?
15 gold pieces.
You drive a hard bargain.
I think, Kayla, you should bargain for 10 because that's highway robbery. I'm just saying.
Why don't you bargain for it?
Okay, fine. $10 for the map.
Actually, I'll bargain for it. Charisma.
Yeah, persuasion check.
Yeah, since Barmu is such a, small place, seems like kind of a high price. That's going to be a 14.
Unfortunately, he's very persistent on not lowering the price. And the secret is you guys already have the map in front of you.
Well, thank you for all of your help, sir. It was wonderful to meet you. And I will be sure to keep you in mind as I continue along my musical journey.
It was a pleasure to meet you guys. Be sure to come back anytime you need.
Thank you.
There's one more other place you can go tonight, and that's the pub, and just kind of like get the word about what's going on.
Tired.
I mean, I'm feeling good. I wouldn't mind going to the pub. Is anyone else willing to come with me? Because I'm
I'll
not.
go.
Ah, perfect.
Never turn down a drink.
Fine, I'll go.
You
Fantastic.
guys head into the pub, you sit down at the counter, and there's a group of people next to you. And they're talking about the battle, but as you walk in, they kind of they look at you and then just kind of start whispering and trying to keep to themselves about you. They're just a group of men, not too many, about 3 or 4. And the bartender comes up and is like, "Hello there. Oh, what can I get you all today?"
A bottle of beer.
A bottle of beer? Okay. I've got ale products. That'll be about 3 gold pieces.
Alright, cool. All happy and stuff.
Anything for you guys, or?
I'll take a nail.
Alrighty, 3 gold pieces, please.
Double that. I'll take one too.
Alrighty. And for you?
I have my cat to keep an eye on, so I'll probably hold off on the liquor. Thank you for the offer, though.
Alrighty. We do have other things other than ale, but let me know if there's anything I can get you, okay?
Do you have anything sweet?
I... What the hell? I do... damn it. I do serve things like, hot chocolate and stuff like that.
I would love a hot chocolate.
Yes, of course. That would be 2 gold pieces.
Thank you so much.
Would you like anything for your cat? Milk? I have fish in the back if you want fish.
Oh, one of those would be wonderful.
Alrighty, that's gonna bring your total to about 7 gold pieces, if that's alright.
Thank you.
Alrighty, let me get that right up for you. So he's gonna go back and he's gonna start making the stuff and getting the drinks ready. And you can still tell that the people are just talking, and they've been quiet and just continually glance and look over at you.
Ah, yes, I know my presence can be quite daunting for new people.
Is there anything you guys want to do while he makes the drinks, or?
Could we do a,
Can I do an insight check?
on the men?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a d20.
It's not my D20, where is it? This. 12.
You overhear them, and they're talking about you guys. They're talking about how jealous they are that you guys are the ones who are going on this adventure, but they still are rather impressed with how well you fought off the goblins yesterday. After you get done listening to him, the bartender brings you your drinks. He gives, Wyvanna her fish to give to Yinny, and kind of just asks if you guys need anything else.
No, sir, this is all I need.
Actually, I was wondering, I keep hearing about this, journey that, yeah, those men are talking about, that group of people is going on. Have you heard anything about that?
Well, I haven't heard much, but what I do know is that he leans in and just starts whispering to you guys. Back when Kuzan first attacked, there was a great deal of people who made hidden bunkers, and the leader of Barmu kind of secluded himself, and even though he was one of the world leaders at the time, there's a tale that he made a bunker on the outskirts of town, and that there's some great treasure inside of that bunker.
Wow.
Yeah, but lots of people think that's just legend, and I personally think it's just a hoax. Obviously, if there was a secret bunker, somebody would have gone in eventually, right?
Oh, I'm sure they would have.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what the hubbubaloo's about. I don't know this explorer myself, but I hope that those adventurers have a fun time on their trip.
I mean, who wouldn't have fun on an adventure?
Exactly.
At that, I'm gonna head back to the inn and hit the hay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You know what? I don't need to get into any trouble tonight. I think I'm gonna follow his example.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna buy another ale.
Okay, that's another 2 gold. Or, yeah, 3 gold.
Payla's going to go back to the inn as well.
Alrighty. How much you drinking tonight, Caprice?
You know, it's kind of interesting adventure, so why not a lot?
Okay. How many beers you think you want?
5.
5. All right.
Oh no.
If you can, if you can pay for it, 15 gold.
Yeah. I can pay for it.
All right. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting.
I have to carry her.
At that, are you ready to call it a night, Caprice?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next morning comes, you're all feeling really well rested. You got a good 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and everybody, if you took any damage or used any spells, all those are regained. It was a long rest, so everybody's back to full capacity and ready to go. Waiting downstairs for you is Perkin, and that is the halfling who is gonna take you guys on this adventure. He just finished breakfast, but when he sees you, he calls you over. Hello, friends. Hello there. Please come sit down. I have breakfast waiting for you. I just need to call him out, and he does in fact ask the waiter to bring the meals that he ordered, and everybody gets a nice, good breakfast beforehand. And it looks like Leah's gonna really need it. She looks kind of out of it.
Over.
However, after eating, you do feel better, and there's not really anything that's gonna keep you back today. And he then tells you guys that, all right, is everyone ready to go? Is there anything you need to do?
I'm good to go.
I'm good.
I am ready to be back on the road.
Excellent.
It'll be a fun time.
Alrighty, so he takes you on the way, and you guys are now on the road and are on the way to what he describes as the hidden dungeon of Barmu. He explains to you guys that this used to be an old bunker when the dragons first attacked and is currently overrun by goblins, but there is tale that there's a magic ring in there that possesses great power if worn by the Chosen One, and he's telling you this, but he comes to a halt and is very concerned. Everyone, be quiet. Everyone roll a perception check.
Oh no.
I just have to be happy.
17.
1 minute.
7.
15.
If you have a perception skill, you add that, right?
Yes.
And then you add your proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Okay. 4 plus 2.
She got a 19.
19.
So, to most of you, it appears that nothing is really wrong. You listen in and can't really tell.
I see.
Perkin looks very concerned and is sworn he could have heard something.
We're being surrounded.
Can I do an insight check?
At that, they hear that... Zachary, what's your name?
Dovangar.
They hear that Dovangar has claimed that there's a group of people surrounding you, and out from the bushes approaches a grand total of 3 men. They're the ones from the bar last night, and they're look ready to take you guys out for even thinking about taking this adventure from them. Everybody roll initiative.
I knew they would be trouble.
I had a thought in the bar, but I held it back. Now I regret it.
Me too.
A
I
5.
got- 13.
Can I? I cannot roll initiative tonight. I got a 9.
I'm all right. Everybody, just wait. I'm gonna ask this as just a general thing. Wait till I ask you for the initiative order, because then I can go through. So Zachary, what is yours?
9.
Bree,
5.
Skylar,
13.
Caprice.
20.
Nat 20 or
Nat 20 or added 20?
Added 20.
okay.
Not nat.
One. Caprice. 2. Alrighty, first up is going to be Human 1, and he is looking mean. He doesn't want to really hurt Perkin, so he's going to be attacking Zachary. And he has a short sword, and he's just going to be trying to swing it right down into you. Sound good?
Okay.
But he kind of sucks, and he misses. God damn it. Next up is Caprice.
Can I use my longbow?
They are far enough away right now. Yes, you can.
I'll use my longbow.
Alrighty.
Against which human?
It's Human 2.
Against Human 2. Alrighty. He has a short bow, so... That is going to hit. So now you're going to roll damage.
And that is a D8. What is a D8? I got a 6.
Is that without the attack bonus?
A 10.
Using your wonderful ranger marksmanship, you can easily place an arrow between this guy's eyes and you just see him collapse. Great.
Can I also pick up my arrow?
Not yet.
Skylar, it is your turn.
Okay.
Yours and
Aw.
Yumi's.
I'm going to... I'm gonna go for Human 3.
Human
my
3.
ring.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
Okay. Aiming for that stomach again. That's the weak point. That is going to be an 18.
That's gonna hit.
Yay!
Alrighty, roll damage.
Okay. Oh boy, that's an 11.
Whilst aiming for his stomach, you manage to just completely puncture his liver and just put it right through him, and you can see that he's clearly very hurt, and as you pull it out, you've done so much damage to him that he just falls over in a crippled pain.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's dead. Zachary?
Yinny is gonna go
Yeah,
for
Yinny.
Don't forget Yinny.
I'm sorry.
You know what? No, it's not fine. Yinny deserves to be
Wait.
remembered.
No, I'm.
Yeah?
If to watch the Discord, how do they do that?
What?
Isn't it on live, the Discord? So you can watch it or hear it?
It's live on twitch.tv/. /Pirate2000. Be sure to hit that follow button.
Okay, wait, what was it?
It's the same as his Discord name.
Okay, cool.
All right, Yinny's gonna go for human 1.
Yinny's gonna go for human 1. Cool. What's she gonna try and do?
She's actually gonna go right for the ankles for that Achilles heel. Try.
Alrighty. First of all, roll an athletics check for Yinny.
I will. Oh God, math, my brain. 7.
For God's sake, okay. Yinny runs up and just grapples on and latches onto this guy's ankle, and he's clearly freaking out, and let's see if you do any damage while you're doing it. So roll a d20.
That is a 6.
Unfortunately, not going to be doing any damage, but this guy is now has this cat latched onto him and is in a grappled state.
Woo!
Because he's freaking out. He's going to try and kick this cat off of him. That's what he's going to try.
Is it his turn?
Yes. Oh, wait, crap. It's Zach's turn. Never mind. Good.
Yeah.
Go, Zach.
Taking advantage of him being surprised, can I just completely break his neck? Like, turn his head around 180?
Please.
He's very focused on the cat, so walk up to him and roll a strength check, I guess.
Oh God, that was a bad roll. 10 total.
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay. Oh, that's better. How does a 24 work?
Not only do you grab this guy by the hair and twist his neck around, you just rip his head off.
Can I drop kick it?
Yeah, sure. Roll an athletics check.
That's a 12. No, wait, that's a 9. Never mind. That's a 15.
While trying to look cool, you accidentally just drop the head and kick the air.
Fair enough.
Just a nice awkward silence.
Peregrine kind of just stares at you and is like, "Oh, okay. Well, good job, sir."
I almost feel like we should have tried to talk to them or something. That was
Yeah, that was a bit of overkill, you guys.
yeah.
I'm looking at you, Mr. Dragonborn.
I mean, you can talk to him if you want. He's still at least in 2 pieces.
I'm not normally a huge person.
Maybe we should continue on. Yes, maybe we should continue.
I think it's a great plan.
Yeah, you guys get 10 gold pieces each from that.
Hell yeah.
After the bit of awkwardness that ensued from that, Peregrine eventually breaks the silence and is like, "Well, I'm glad I chose a nice, haughty group of explorers who are willing to get their hands dirty to make a change in the world." He glances over his shoulder at the Dragonborn and just kind of shudders and looks away. The rest of the trip, it takes about like 4 or 5 hours to get there, but it's filled with idle talk and it's pretty easygoing. But eventually you reach a very rocky terrain, and he then leads you to a large rock, and he claims that, "All right, guys, this is the place. I believe that what this person did is they covered up their hideout with this big rock here, and it's a fairly sizable boulder. It's about 8 feet high, and quite wide, about 6 feet wide. And it's like, we need to move this rock out of the way, and there should be a ladder here that will lead us into the hidden dungeon of Bamu.
As soon as he said move it, I'm just gonna start pushing the rock.
Roll a strength check.
19.
Single-handedly, Zachary just goes up and pushes this rock out of the way while he's talking, and he looks over and is just stunned that he has this strength about him. But as we can see, underneath the rock there is in fact a ladder that goes down. And Perkin claims, yes, this is it. This is the entrance. Shall I lead the way?
Works for me.
Sure.
After you.
Perkin takes the lead. Skylar, Yinny's gonna hop onto your shoulders as you climb down, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like a parrot, but, you know.
Check just to make sure it's fine.
What are you checking?
Can I do an insight check?
You're gonna-
'Cause I don't like ladders.
It's gonna be an investigation check on the ladder.
An investigation check then?
Yeah.
Uh, 13. Oh, not 13, sorry. Plus 15.
The ladder looks fairly safe and does not show any signs of wear or that much danger to it. So Perkin takes the lead and goes down the ladder first, and one by one you follow him down this ladder, and you eventually reach the bottom. It's about 40 feet deep into the ground, which is actually quite impressive, but you reach the bottom and you start looking around and you see a giant pit in the middle of the room. Not exactly like a raised pit, but it's just kind of like sunken in a bit, about 5 feet. But you unfortunately don't have that much time to look around, because as you're looking, you begin to hear squeaks and grunts. And in the shadows, you are able to make out a group of 7 rats and a goblin ready to attack. Roll initiative.
God.
Oh my god, I cannot roll initiative.
That's sad.
Forgot. You have to wait.
Thank you for waiting.
You're welcome.
Just because I have to roll up my things as well, and therefore I need to like write down those numbers. So it's much appreciated. Alrighty, Zachary.
I got a 9.
Okay. Bree.
18.
Alright, Skylar.
16.
Caprice.
12.
Alrighty, let's add all of these together. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bless you.
Thank you.
Wow, there's so many people attacking.
A lot of followers because I texted all of my friends back home to watch it.
Look.
Do we have a lot of followers? We have 3 viewers right now. Isn't that cool?
Micah's gonna be on in a minute.
Zachary, and then it's Alrighty. Sorry that that took a minute.
It's all good.
Unacceptable.
Oh, I have Izzy's in that box.
Oh.
There's peach, pomegranate, tangerine.
Alrighty, first up, it's going to be good old Rat 1. And he's going to go for Caprice. He's going for you.
Yeah.
Let's see if he hits. Nope.
Nice.
Next up is Bree.
I'm going to attack Rat 1
Rat 1.
with my short sword.
Alrighty. D20 to see if you hit.
2.
Nope. You wind up and
Amazing.
swing, and you kind of just slam your sword into the ground.
Love to see it.
Skylar, up to you now.
It's up to me. Okay.
Don't roll a 2, Skylar.
I don't plan on it. Question.
Mm-hmm.
I have daggers,
Yes.
and daggers are
Yes.
throwable. Could I attempt to throw my daggers at 2 different enemies?
Of course.
Perfect. Rat One's got 2 people working on it, so I'm gonna go for Rat 2 and 3 is gonna be my aim. And while I do that, Yuni's gonna go for Rat number 4.
Alrighty, that's gonna be 3 D20 rolls altogether.
Yep. That is not my D20. Okay. Is that just gonna be a,
That's gonna be Dex.
okay, that's very good. That's much better. Okay. And so that's going to be an 11. Yes. An 11,
Okay.
a 16, and those are for the daggers. And then for Yinny, that is going to be a 10.
Alrighty. So, roll your damage for daggers and for Yinny, because they all hit.
Sweet! Alright, for my daggers. Alright, so daggers are 5 and 6.
Okay.
And for Yinny, it is going to be a 1.
Either way, it doesn't really matter. You see your daggers fly across the room and just skewer the 2 rats, and Yinny kind of just runs up and without a second thought just gobbles up that other rat.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Delicious.
It's Rat 7's turn.
Getting her some good nutrition.
Rat 7 is going to be attacking Zachary.
Okay.
It's gonna miss.
It's asking for a death wish.
Then it's Rat 4 who's going to be attacking Bree.
Wait, Rat 4 is the one who died. I killed Rat 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, it was the
True.
goblin. That's who's attacking. The goblin. That's who I said, right?
Yes, definitely.
Who's attacking
Totally.
Bree. And he's gonna hit. Oh my gosh, I hit something.
Oh,
I feel that.
Alrighty, man. Man, 1d6. Wow, I do a total of 4 damage to Bree. He's gonna pull up his short sword and just kind of swing it into you to take 4 damage. Wow.
Alright.
Caprice,
Yes.
your turn.
Can I use my bow?
Not down here.
Trinkets. Can I use my 2 short swords?
Yes. Yes, you
And
can.
I'm gonna go for goblin.
You're gonna go for the goblin. Okay. D20 to see if you hit.
Let's see. That's 11.
That one's gonna miss, and you're also doing it with the other one, or no?
Yes.
Alright, so roll again.
That's gonna be a 17.
That one will hit, so you're gonna roll your 1d6 worth of damage on him.
That's a 4.
Alrighty, do a good old 4 damage to Mr. Goblin. After that, it's gonna be good old Peregrine's turn. He's gonna pull out a rapier and is going to be going for rat number 5. Wow, he sucks. He gets the angle ready and he does a quick little jab, but unfortunately just pokes the ground right next to the rat and doesn't do anything. Wow, and
Oh, very good.
Rat Free's dead. So Zachary.
Okay, what is the layout of the enemies currently?
1 rat, rat 6, rat 7, and the goblin.
Yeah, 3 of the rats are dead, and they're kind of scattered about. Rat 1 is currently attacking Caprice. The goblin's attacking Bree and is right next to Rat 1. And the other rats have not really approached yet. Like,
So what? How big are these rats? Are these like actual like normal size rats?
yes, they're just slightly big.
Oh, okay. Can I just step on the one that tried to attack me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 8 feet tall. Can I just step on it?
Yeah, just roll a strength check.
Oh, heck, Zachary.
It's a 14.
Oh god.
You crush his poor little body and he's dead. Sorry, Rat 7.
That's it.
Oh, which rat was that?
Rat 7.
I'm dead.
Next up is Rat 5. Oh,
Wait, so did you kill?
2, 3, and 4.
man.
The goblin's still alive.
Gosh dang it.
I've used my body more than my weapon.
Rat 5 seeing this is kind of scared and is just gonna go for Skylar. And he's gonna take a big bite into you and do a total of 2 damage.
Woo!
Good
Look
job.
out, world.
Good job, Rat 5. And now it's Rat 6's turn. And they're going to be attacking Caprice, and they're just gonna miss.
Hi.
Rat 1 is still alive and kicking, and is going to be also going for Caprice. And miss. Great. Bree, your turn.
I am going to attack the goblin with my short sword.
You're gonna attack the goblin. D20 to see if you hit.
13.
That is unfortunately not going to.
Dang it.
You do a nice little swipe and you just miss.
Gosh.
Up next is Skylar.
So I guess I have to step in and take care of the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to do that, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna throw the daggers again. We're throwing both daggers, and while I do that, Yinny is going to go after the rat that attacked me.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm gonna do some rolls.
Great.
Noah sounds sad.
He does.
Okay, that is a 12 and a 10 for the daggers.
For the goblin?
Yeah.
Cool. And what about that rat? What's Yinny doing?
Oh boy. Yinny's gonna go in with a 9.
Yinny, unfortunately not going to do much, but you plunge your daggers right into him, and you're going to be rolling 2d4 for damage in total.
Ooh. Seven and 5.
Either way, the knife just plunges right into this goblin's head, and he's dead.
Perfect.
Great.
You did that.
Someone wants to go after the rat that attacked me since I killed the goblin for you guys.
Maybe Caprice, because it's Caprice's turn. There's rat 6 and rat 5 left, and still rat 1. Rat 1 still hasn't died.
Who tried to get Sky?
Rat 5 did.
Is there any reason?
Say again? Is there any reason for what?
Could I throw my swords at both of the
You
rats?
can, but they're not really made to be thrown, so you'd be rolling at disadvantage.
Also, I don't like.
You won't really be doing much. They're not made to be thrown.
You're just gonna want to attack.
You know, I'm gonna use both of my swords, and I'm gonna attack rat 5 and rat 6.
Sounds good. Roll d20s to see if you hit them.
So sword 1 got 14,
Okay.
and then sword 2. That's rough, buddy. 8.
So you are going to hit rat 5, but you will not be hitting rat 6, unfortunately. So roll damage for rat 5 with 1d6. You do manage to skewer this rat, and he is dead.
Yay.
Alrighty. Next up is good old Perkin, and he's feeling a bit embarrassed from before, but he's watching this awesome dagger throwing technique, and he wants to get in on the action and throw his daggers.
Hell yeah.
He throws one quite well, and finally kills the rat that's been attacking you guys. And he
Finally.
unfortunately misses rat 6. And at that, it is Zachary's turn.
So only rat 6 is left.
Yeah.
Can I pick up rat 6 and feed it to Yinny?
that'll be a dexterity check to see if you can reach him.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, you catch him. And
I
you're
guess I'm just gonna approach Yinny and and I'm gonna hold the rat so it doesn't get away, and I'm just gonna offer to Yinny.
Skylar, does Yuni accept this rat?
Yuni accepts the rat.
Congratulations, you finished the encounter.
I could have been more gruesome, but I feel like I've already, like, scared my entire party enough.
Also, can I just mention that I killed 4 enemies, including the goblin? Guys, I'm not the fighter. What the hell?
I only have 1 attack action.
My form isn't that great. I am hungover from the night before.
Bergen, quite proud of you guys. It's like, oh man, did anyone get too hurt in that? Is everyone okay?
Oh, but
Yuni's just gonna start quietly playing We Are the Champions on her gold harp as on the floor petting Yini.
This is glorious.
Skylar, please roll a performance check.
Absolutely. That is going to be a 14.
Everybody feeling inspired gets 1 extra hit point.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Pergan is concerned for you guys and just wants to make sure everyone is good. It's like, I did manage to find these before I came here, and I want to make sure you guys are good, and I just don't want you guys getting hurt. And he gives you all free potions of healing.
I'll take it.
He just wants to make sure you guys are okay.
futures thing, right? Or the futures?
That potions of healing would go in equipment probably. I'm going to describe this first room to you, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now that the fight is over, you guys are able to get a pretty good look around the room. It's pretty large, looking about 30 feet tall, and it's made of stone. Lanterns are hanging from it. And on closer inspection, on one of the raised pit in the middle is actually a fire pit, and you can see that it's been put out for a long time. And on the north side of the room, there's a door on the. There's also a door on the right side of the room, and up in the top right corner of the eastern wall, you can see that there is a very small hole. And now, if you guys check the maps thing, I will be posting what this room looks like, essentially. The A is what is where that small hole is, just so you know.
Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
And at that, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do, what you want to investigate, and just talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back.
Wow, I bet this room is as tall as 10 of me.
So, listen, guys. We all just met and everything, but I'm just so excited to be on this adventure with you guys. I was wondering, what are you guys all like good at? You guys have any like
I like killing
hobbies or?
dragons
Oh, that's fun.
and shooting people with my longbow.
Wow.
How about you, Pela?
I like climbing things. I'm not entirely good at it, but I do like climbing things.
Dude, I love climbing things. I totally I love doing acrobatics stuff.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. That is so fun.
Short people things.
absolutely. You know, can't always get where you need to go with height ever. So sometimes you just got to do some flips to get there, you know?
Take the fun route.
Exactly.
I'm good with animals.
No.
I have Yinny. She's my cat.
Yeah, that's fun.
Thank you.
I like her aggression.
She does have a fighter spirit. She actually saved my life once.
Wow.
How?
Well, I was traveling with my band
Oh god,
Back-
you keep on talking about
back
it.
before they all died. And we got attacked by a dragon. And I had pretty much accepted my death. When Yinny actually came out and she attacked the dragon and he actually ran away. So
Uh-huh.
So you're telling me that little small thing can kill a dragon?
oh, she didn't kill it, she just frightened it away, but I'm telling you, it happened.
I'm back.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was just telling the story about the time Yinny saved me from the dragon.
Yeah. What? So looking around the room, what do you guys want to do? Anything you want to check out? Anywhere you want to go?
Can I do an insight check?
On
On the fire thing?
on the fire pit. Yeah, you can do an investigation check.
That's 15.
What number?
15?
Looking at the fire pit, you can see that it hasn't been lit in a while. You can make out with your skills that it was last lit about 4 years ago, and it's filled with ash and soot, and it's just hasn't been of use to anyone.
How large is the hole?
The hole is about 2.5 feet tall. It's not very big, and it also looks like it'd be really hard to get up there.
Can I acrobatic my way up there?
How high is the hole off the floor?
30 feet.
Oh,
Describe how you want to acrobatic your way up there.
Well, I assume there's like no structures in the room or anything.
Not really, no.
Okay. What is the wall made of?
Stone.
Is it like smooth stone or?
It's do you see the floor texture?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay. I see. So the gaps in between the stone, is it all stone or are there like dirt, like patches of dirt between the different stones?
There's like patches of dirt.
All right. I want to try to use my daggers to get catches on the dirt between the stones to try and get up.
How tall are you?
I am 3'7".
Alrighty. You are going to need to make 10 successful dexterity or acrobatics checks in a row.
Okay, let's try it.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna stand under the hole, so if she falls, I can attempt to catch her.
Alrighty.
Thanks. All right. Come on, acrobatics. Don't fail me now. All right. 16.
You jump up and plunge the first knife in.
17.
You succeed jump 2.
24.
You succeed jump 3.
10.
On your 4th jump, you don't quite hit your mark and you fall.
It.
I'm going to attempt to catch her.
Do an athletics check.
Oh, thank God. That's an 11.
You do manage to catch her,
Okay.
and she
Oh.
takes no damage from it.
Good. Man, that's a really tall wall.
Yeah,
Can I climb up the wall?
you can try.
Can I lift one of them up? Because I can get them up almost like, what, 9 or 10 feet?
Yeah, because I'm really tall. So if Zach, you can lift me, I could probably.
Wait, what if Zach lifts you and then I climb up you guys?
And then I climb up too.
Yes! What if we make a ladder of people? A people ladder.
What's your height, Zach?
My height, it's like 8.5 feet.
Caprice, what's your height?
Like 5'7"?
All right. Bree, what's your height?
3 foot.
All right. Skylar.
3'7".
All right. So Skylar, you'd be getting about. I'm guessing you'd be doing the acrobatics because you're trained in that.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can get about 15 feet off the ground, and then you'd only need to make about 4 athletics checks. But Zachary,
Let's try.
Zachary, first roll a strength check to see if you can hold up Caprice.
Okay. That is a 23.
Yep, you can do it. Caprice, you make a strength check to see how well you can hold. Bree,
That is. That is an 18.
Skylar, you're going to now roll an acrobatics check to see if you can climb up them without hurting them and all that.
It's going to be a 19.
Bree, you're going to roll a strength check to see if you can hold up Skylar while she's on top of you.
Okay. Oh. That is an 18.
Zachary, please roll another strength check to see if you are. Roll a strength and a dexterity check to see if you can balance while all these people are on you as well.
Okay. Oh, lordy. The strength check is a 14.
Mm-hmm.
The dex check, which I'm much more scared of, is a 15.
You pass both.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Skylar. You need 3 successful checks to make it to this hole.
All right. 17.
I
All
hope
right.
there's not a spider.
8.
Nope.
Yup.
Skylar, first of all, you're going to roll a d6.
Actually, I want to cast a spell.
Roll a d6.
I'm a cast. What'd you say?
Roll a d6. You're currently falling.
I know.
Yeah, I need you to roll the d6. You're currently landing on top of Bree.
Okay. D6 it is.
Oh no.
What'd you-
That's a 1.
All right, Bree, you're gonna take 1 point of damage. Caprice, please roll a strength check.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll? Say it a bit louder. What? I can't hear. Skylar, can you repeat it?
She's doing that.
Oh, okay.
Are we not leaning against the wall?
No, not really.
Oh.
Well, why wouldn't we do that?
Why are we not leaning against the wall for a hole in the wall?
Either way, you're currently seeing if you... What was it?
9.
Oh no.
Bree and Skylar roll a d4.
No.
A 3.
A 1.
Caprice, you're gonna take 4 points of damage. Zachary, please roll a strength check.
21.
All right. You're able to hold still, but you see the other three just kind of fall to the ground, and everybody. Actually, I'll do this part.
Hey, wait! Before we, I want to fall.
You want to do what?
I want to cast Featherfall.
Oh, you're gonna cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means that we slow down the rate of falling, and if we land within a minute, we do not take any damage.
All right, you guys are fine then.
Thank God.
Wait, I don't
Well, that was for the fall. You still lost.
That's because people are landing on top of you.
So am I just like the only one who survived this thing?
Yes, you're just kind of standing there looking at him, going, "What the hell?" Peregrine is kind of just looking at you guys confused, and he's kind of looking around the room and he's gonna do an investigation check on the hole you guys are trying to climb to.
Good plan.
Why didn't we start with this?
Looking at it, he notices that it appears to be, and what he's gonna say is, I believe that's actually just a ventilation shaft, and it's just going to be moving air about the bunker, and it's basically going to be another way around if we ever need it. I believe.
Huh.
I'm just gonna go to the north door.
God damn it.
Yep.
We could have done an investigation check.
I'm just gonna.
I didn't have to lose 4 points on that 8.
My Vanna's just gonna take a second to just lie on the floor, just on her back,
Yeah.
just
Just thinking about life.
just thinking about, life and.
Zachary, what are you gonna do at this north door?
Is there a keyhole?
No.
Okay, so does it have a doorknob? Or a way to open it?
Yes.
Does it open if I turn the knob?
Yes.
I want to peek into the next room, but not enough to be seen.
I'm gonna take a peek.
Roll a perception check.
Nat 20.
Also wants to peek in. Oh.
Holy shit.
Looking into the room, you can see that it's a kitchen. It has some counters around it, and there are 4 goblins waiting in that room.
I look at my party and just go, toys. And I just throw the door open and sprint in, activating rage.
God.
It's a sneak attack, so all of you guys get to attack first.
All right.
Did you
Zachary?
catch the rage?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Can you describe what rage is real quick for the people?
It just for now it doesn't do a whole lot. It just makes me stronger and take less damage.
Perfect. Alrighty. Zachary, you can attack first. There's 4 goblins.
How close are they together?
They're kind of just like around. Like, I suppose I can post the image of what the room looks like. This is
The biggest question is, from me facing them, if I were to put a 15-foot cone forward, would they be in? Would all 4 of them be in it?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Fire Breath.
Cool. What's your spell save?
It's a DC 12 Dex save.
Great. So, alrighty. One of them is gonna take half damage. The other 3 are gonna take full.
Okay. 2d6. It's only a total of 6 damage.
Alright. Great. That's awesome. Following you is going to be Skylar.
I'm gonna pull out my handy daggers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna toss them at the goblins. One of them is gonna be at the goblin who took half health.
Alrighty. Roll Dex to see if you hit him.
Yep. 21.
Okay.
13.
One of them is definitely going to hit. The other one is going to miss. So
Okay.
the one you hit is the one that took half. The one that missed is going to be the other one.
So roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
Perfect. We're gonna fight.
Oh,
That is gonna be a 6.
Yeah, he's dead.
Perfect. Which goblin was that?
Goblin 4.
He's dead.
Bree, you have 3 goblins in front of you.
Wait,
Oh yeah, Yinny. I forgot. Again.
I'm gonna actually have Yinny stealth attack one of the goblins. She's just gonna go around while we're all being loud and distracting up at front.
Cool. Roll a stealth check.
Mm-hmm. 6.
Roll it with advantage because they're very startled by you guys.
Still only an 8.
Unfortunately, you aren't quite as stealthy, and the goblin like turns and notices her, but you can still attack.
Perfect. That's all I need. All right. So she's gonna jump up and she's gonna aim for the eyes.
Great. Roll.
Whoa, what am I rolling for?
Roll for
What am
Dex first.
Perfect. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck. I got 4. Fuck. I rolled 2 2s and a 4.
Yeah. You aren't gonna be... You're not gonna be really doing anything, but... Yinny kind of jumps at him and then kind of falls. Also, Caprice, the maps are in the Maps Discord section.
and I don't have them. They're not showing up.
Skylar, can you see the maps or no?
Yeah.
can you see if Caprice is missing out on something? I don't know.
This is the map. I'm just gonna show it to Caprice.
Okay. In the meantime, Bree, you are up.
Payla's going to attack the goblin closest to her again with her short sword.
Alrighty, Goblin 2. D20 to hit.
7.
Caprice.
Did I?
Caprice, there's currently 3 goblins in front of you that just took major fire damage. What one do you want to attack?
Yes, you.
Oh god. How can you tell me the layout kind of where all the goblins are?
They were kind of just sitting at like one of the counters, and Zachary busted down the door and then just breathed fire on them. They're all just kind of just sitting there.
You know, I short and attack goblin 1 and 2.
Perfect. D20s for both of them to see if you hit.
That is a 12 for one of them. And then an 18 for the other one.
You hit both. Damage. Roll 2d6.
Roll damage.
A 4? Oh, sorry, not 4. 6.
Dead. And then the other one.
5.
Dead.
One goblin is still alive.
There's just one goblin left, and they're gonna try and run away, which means, let's see who he's gonna run by. Skylar, he's gonna try and run by you, and you get a free attack on him.
That is perfect. I'm gonna go in with my rapier, aiming right for it.
Great.
All right.
9.
Rolling my d20.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, a 7.
Shit.
Unfortunately, you're gonna miss, and he's
Can Yini also try to get him though?
unfortunately not, because it was just running by you. Yini attempted to attack something that is currently just sitting in a bag of flour.
What about our NPC friend?
Good old Pergan is in the back room and can't really see. He didn't really follow the charge.
And
But at that, Zachary, it's your turn, and you have a goblin kind of just running
Oh.
up.
I'm running up to me?
Yeah, because he ran by Skylar, because Skylar kind of took the lead by walking in and throwing
okay, yeah.
daggers.
I'm gonna grab him by the throat, slam him against the wall.
Roll a strength check. Roll a
And
dex
I do,
check.
and I have I
Roll a
roll a
dex
damage
check.
check?
No, dex check
Oh,
and then
dex.
strength check.
Okay. The strength has advantage due to rage.
Oh, great.
15 on dex.
Yeah, you grab him.
The strength check is going to end up being a 22.
Yeah, you slam him against this wall and you just break his neck on impact. He's dead. Great.
good work, guys.
You are a violent bunch.
Pergan walks in and is going, holy shit. Damn, I was looking at the other door, wondering if we were gonna go in, and I turned my head and just see fire and neck breaking, and Christ.
I just give him a sly smile, and I go to investigate the counter where the goblins were.
Yeah. You guys are able to check this room out. Now, you can get a good look around the room because the goblins are all gone, and you, like I said, you can tell it's a kitchen. Pots and pans are scattered about the room, and you can see that there are moldy pieces of bread left out. The north and west walls have counters installed to it. That's what the wood is, and above it are cabinets. And above the cabinet on that wall, you can see that there's another small hole.
Can I investigate it for a ventilation shaft?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Um, 17.
Yeah, you can tell that this is again a ventilation shaft, and it's just it looks exactly like the other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Yinny go take a closer look and see if she can see where the vent leads to.
Alrighty. Yuni has the ability to climb 30 feet and
She does.
is easily able to go into the vent, and you can see that Yini is just small enough to be able to fit through it, and hopefully roll a perception check, Skylar.
All right.
Come on, Skylar. Come on, Skylar.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, it's a 7.
Even so, you're able to tell that you guys wouldn't really have been able to fit into that hole, so you feel pretty good for not trying to squeeze into there.
Cool. I'm gonna have Yinny jump on back down then.
Well, you sent Yini up, and she's kind of just investigating at the moment. She's going through the vents.
Oh, got it. All right, I'm gonna let her do her investigation then while we keep looking around.
Yeah.
Kayla's gonna start opening all of the cupboards she can reach. Just like wildly opening all of the doors.
Alrighty, roll an investigation check for me.
Alright. We have.
Well, then say that.
15.
Yeah, you check all the cupboards you can, and there's nothing in here. Just a few crumbs of bread.
Okay, she's going to take the crumbs of bread and shove them into her skirt pocket. Why? Because. Just because.
Okay.
And same with the moldy bread.
Okay.
Check the tall cupboard that Kayla couldn't reach.
You're gonna check the cupboards that she couldn't reach?
Yes.
Alrighty, roll investigation.
That's a 9.
Again, very empty. It's clear that this place has been looted.
The counter where the goblins were gathered, is there anything there?
No, just, pieces of bread left out.
It looks like there's, like, in the corner, there's, like, some barrels or something.
Yeah.
Can I go check those out?
Yes, you can. Investigation check.
Yep. That is going to be a 10.
You open up the barrels and check them out, and you can tell that they used to hold wine, but there's nothing there now.
No wine for us today.
Can we keep walking somewhere?
Yeah. I never got to fully describe the room, but hopefully you guys have been able to tell that there is a door to your right, and there's nothing really else in the room. There's also a wine rack on one of the walls, but there really isn't much. And on the bottom, there's also a stove.
So before we go busting into any rooms, think I'm gonna send. Oh, is Yini back yet? Actually, I should ask that first.
She actually just gets back, and she's gonna whisper in your ear.
Perfect.
Well, can I do the repeat of last time and investigate, like, barely open the door enough to check in the room?
Perception check.
Um, 11.
There appears to be nothing in the next room.
I'm gonna send Yini in to double check.
Tyler, what did you need calling?
All right. I think we're good to enter this room.
You guys
You need to see anything.
You guys enter the room, and literally there is not a lot going on in here. This room's a bit higher. It's 35 feet in the air. But what you guys can see is that there is a platform. And on that platform, you can see that there is a lever, and you aren't really sure how you're supposed to reach it, but next to that lever, you can see another small hole.
How high is the lever?
35 feet in the air.
Just so we all know, the small hole, that is just the, another ventilation shaft. Yeni actually found this room when she was, exploring the vents. So, yeah.
But there is a lever. Could I possibly shoot an arrow up there for it to hit it?
You can try. It's currently in the up position. And there's also a door on the northern wall. I'm sorry, I should have said that. This is
the arrow thing.
This is what the room looks like. Sending that your way. A is where the lever is, and B is where the hole is. And the platform is, of course, the wooden.
Do the thing with that lever.
You are going to be rolling a dexterity check with disadvantage because you're shooting it.
So do I roll the d20 and then?
Roll d20 twice and take the lower of the two.
So that is 10. Or sorry, not 10. Because I have the 8 plus. That's actually 12.
You shoot your arrow at the lever, but you are not able to really hit it or affect it in any way.
So then, question.
Yeah.
So it's 35. Is it against the ceiling, or could someone stand on the platform?
A very small creature could, well, not very small, a small creature could stand on it.
So,
if they were to allow this, say I took one of the halflings, and if I were to toss them onto this platform, would that work?
No, they would probably hit their head, or they would have to be like on their hands. It would have to be a very precise throw, and they'd have to grab onto it. It'd be very dangerous, but possible.
I am actually going to ask if I can climb onto his shoulders so that I can be within 30 feet of the lever and cast detect magic.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. I'll just put her on my shoulder.
Perfect.
She's not exactly a heavy creature.
No. I am specifically 42 pounds.
Maybe her magic Sean is really heavy though. You don't know. Maybe it's magic. I don't know.
My axe weighs more than her.
Alrighty. Using detect magic, you're checking the lever.
Yep.
There's
Well,
no-
I actually cast it. You can see
yeah,
any magic within 30 feet.
yeah. There's nothing magical about this room.
No. Good to know.
This room's boring. I vote that we go back to the first set of doors that we saw when we walked in.
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Should probably all
Alrighty.
stick together just in case, we get attacked again.
So you guys are gonna go back to room 1 with the pit.
Yep.
Alrighty. You guys move on down to room 1. Sorry, I'm dying here. And you guys are gonna check out good old room 2.
Same drill for investigating the door.
Alrighty, perception check.
That is a 13.
Can't really tell if there's anything going on in there.
Could I do a perception check?
You can.
Or I could just send Yinny in.
That's true. Send me.
I'm gonna send Yinny.
I misspelled.
Okay. So it's a long hallway, and there are 2 goblins. I suggest we I think that we could because we have 2 people who can do semi-long distance attacks. We have Laya's longbow and my daggers. My suggestion is that we just sneak attack.
I have throwing weapons.
I also have throwing weapons and a short bow.
Oh my god.
I
you
also
go.
have some throwing daggers that I can use.
Perfect. That's so many ways to kill them. I say we all just open the door and everybody press their weapons all at once.
Who all agrees with this plan?
I pull out a hand axe. I pull out a hand axe.
I ready the short bow.
Palm?
Ready?
Everybody, roll a d20 with disadvantage. Because you aren't really taking time to aim.
No, of course not.
18.
Nat 20.
Great.
No way.
Yeah.
I also got a nat 20.
Wait, are you serious?
No.
Oh god, with disadvantage?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll a second dice if I rolled a 1?
Oh, God. No.
Oh no.
What are you throwing? Your hand axe?
Yeah.
Great.
Ugh.
Yeah, everybody re-roll the second one because it was with disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh no.
19.
18 again.
So, Zachary, do me a favor, and actually, you know what? I'll roll the d4 for you. Wow.
D4.
How much damage does your hand axe do?
A D6 plus my strength modifier.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So a D6 plus 4. I really hope I don't kill my party members, because that'd be bad.
That would be terrible.
I'm so scared.
Skylar, where's Yinny right now?
Oh no!
No!
Where is she?
I sent her to investigate the room, and she came back to talk to me.
So she's on your shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Yinny's safe.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, but Zachary, you will be throwing a hand axe straight into Skylar.
Oh no. Dice, why did you betray me? Am I rolling damage?
Yes. But roll it at half damage because of the fact that you kind of like tripped and just threw the axe backwards.
Okay, I whiffed it. Nice. That's relaxing. Oh, thank God. At half, so half the damage?
Yeah.
It's 3.
Alright, Skylar, you're taking 3 damage.
Alright.
So, we open the door and I trip immediately and toss the hand axe into her.
Yeah. However, Caprice, you're gonna shoot an arrow at him, and Skylar, before you're hit, you're able to throw your knives, and Bree, you can do the same, and I kind of just whiff my knife throw. I miss, or Perkin does. So, roll damage, all 3 of you.
4. 2 5s.
Okay.
2 14s.
For damage?
Roll damage, not
Oh.
d20. Oh my
Oh.
I was
God.
like, hello?
Like what?
1 for and 2 for the other one.
Did you add your?
I'm just. Oh my God, I'm failing at this. Okay. 2 plus 4 is 6 for one and 6 for the other.
Right. Yeah. You somehow managed to fling open these doors and just throw the good old knives and shoot your arrows perfectly into the goblins, and they're dead.
Yeah.
And I'm just flat on my face.
Skylar, unfortunately, you do have an axe in you right now.
Yep, I'm just looking down at this axe in my side.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like some help with that?
I think I would appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay. Payla's just going to pull out the axe.
Yeah, it's not gonna cause any bleeding. It just is like, damn, like any
I'm
like
going
long
to-
lasting.
I'm gonna give her one of my healing potions
Yeah.
because I feel like a dick.
Are you gonna say anything else to her? Like I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna look at her and just be like, can we not talk about this?
And Diana just standing here with her hand on her side, tears of pain streaming down her cheeks, just like nods. She's like,
Yinny's gonna hiss at you.
I didn't try to. I'm gonna stick to my fists and my big axe for now.
all right, so
get a bigger axe. I'm sure that'll go well.
how much health does the health potion restore?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2?
Mm-hmm.
Six.
You regain 6 health.
Perfect. Now I have more health than I did when we started.
Great, Emma.
Can I have my axe back?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Lordy lord.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not still raging.
Now that you can look across the room, you can see that it's about a 50-foot wide hallway, which is kind of impressive for being a bunker, and on the other side is a door.
I'm just gonna move towards the door.
Yeah.
Can Payla
Same
do a
drill.
perception check, see if she sees anything? Or
Yeah.
like... Okay. That is a 17.
Yeah, even though you can look around and the hallway's just pretty empty. You can see that it was just clearly made for going from the main room to this room.
Okay.
So, same drill with that door.
Alrighty. Yinny, or would you rather just do perception?
I'll let Skylar decide.
Um, yeah, I think Yinny's feeling a bit overprotective right now, so she just refuses to get off my shoulder.
Okay.
I'll go perception then.
Alrighty, roll a perception check.
18.
You can creak open the door and see that it's a study, and that there is a chest in this room, like on a pedestal.
Can I investigate the chest?
So you guys entering the room?
Yes.
Alrighty. And keep in mind that I keep looking in separate from actually checking the room out once you are inside of it. Just so you know. You're gonna do an investigation check on the chest. Roll a d20 for me.
D20.
That is 20.
Feeling around this chest, you can tell that it's actually unlocked and has no traps about it.
Whoa.
Can I open the chest?
Yes.
I'll open the chest.
Inside is one singular gold coin.
Like that.
Is there anything on the desk of the study?
Some books. You can roll a perception check if you want to check the stuff out. Or investigation, I guess.
Okay, investigation then. 6.
Yeah. Well, checking out the books, you can't really see that there's much wrong with it, but it's just kind of boring gibberish to you.
Can I do any more detect magics? Because technically that's a level 1 spell and I have already done 2 of those today.
How many spells do you get per day?
2.
Then unfortunately not.
Yeah, so am I the only magic user in the party?
I think you are.
Cool.
But yeah, there's bookshelves and there's books scattered on the floor. There's not really that much going on in this room. But
I'm just gonna sit on the floor and just start humming to myself to make myself feel better.
roll a perception check.
Can I do a perception check on the book?
Yes, you can.
Payla's going to start opening
about
random books on the
15.
shelf.
Also roll an investigation check. Caprice, what did you say?
That's 21 on the perception check.
As you're opening these books, you find that they're actually kind of destroyed, and a lot of the pages are smeared in that they're stuck together by some sort of ooze.
Oh no.
Payla rolled a 17.
Yeah, you're finding much of the same, but this thing is covered in ooze, and that there's just weird slimy goop about the room.
Hey guys, look at this.
What?
How about everybody? You guys could try and figure out what the goo is, or
Yeah, I was gonna say if I could do like an insight check on the goo.
yeah,
What color is it?
Are you
it's
proficient?
blue.
insight check on the goo?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 6 and a nat.
A nat 20? Is that what you said? Zachary, if you're gonna type, I need you to mute just that way
Okay.
I can
Sorry.
hear these guys clear.
She
So
got a nat 20, yes.
yeah, checking it out, you can tell from your history that this is goo from a gelatinous cube.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, you guys leave.
I'm gonna
Good.
go back to the lever room.
Yes, back to the lever room.
Back to the lever room.
Can I grab that arrow that is on the floor and try to shoot out the.
You can.
Okay, sick.
It's gonna be very hard.
Can Pela grab the arrow she shot into the goblin when they opened up into the hallway?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
That is. That's gonna be an 18.
Even with it, the lever is pushed into the opposite direction. It's currently basically the lever is pointed at the wall, and what would need to happen is you bounce it off the wall and have it strong enough to push the lever the other way, and you just can't pull that off this time either.
How is the wooden platform connected to the wall?
It's connected by, you can tell that it's actually like inserted into the wall. There's no really beam supporting it on this side.
Could I, like, if I were to be able to reach it, could I, like, pull it out? Or at least, like, see if I could break part of it off?
Potentially, but potentially.
Could I
And
could I have Ginny climb on top of Zach and then climb up to the lever?
Yes, you could.
Does she trust me anymore?
That's a good question, actually.
Well, I feel like if Skylar's telling her to do it, it'll be okay.
Yeah, she's not happy about it, and she definitely uses a little more claw than she probably needs to, but she does it.
When I put my arm up directly, how far can I, like, extend it? Does it put a total of 10 feet?
I think
with my
so.
arm all the way up?
I think you can
Yeah.
get 10 feet.
That way she has enough climbing room
Yeah,
to get up there.
Uni climbs up the thing and is now standing at the platform and looks at the lever and then looks back at Skylar and is like, and basically gives a look of, what should I do? And she kind of just like starts nuzzling the lever and looks back for approval.
What do you guys think? Should we push the lever?
Yes.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
All right, I guess we're pulling the lever.
So you say this to Yinny, and Yinny kind of just looks at you and then looks at the lever, takes her little paws and starts swiping at it. Can't really get the strength needed, but decides that the smartest option is to just walk around it to the other side and then kind of just flop onto her side/stomach and pull the lever with her body, and she's able to pull that off, and she pulls the lever. Looking very
Any changes in the room?
So. Yeah, the door's gonna start opening on that northern wall. And, Skylar, roll a performance check for yourself and roll a dexterity check for Yinny.
Okay. For me, that performance is going to be a 16.
Okay.
And for Yinny, she's gonna roll uh an 8 for dexterity.
All still fine. You reach your arm out to Yinny to show good job, and she then begins to scale down the wall, jumps off the wall, lands onto your arm, and kind of just circles around you and nuzzles up against your neck and starts purring.
My god, I love her.
However, that door opening has caught the attention of two goblins and 3 skeletons, which are now fully alert of your position. And, we're gonna roll initiative.
Alright.
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 Oh my god.
Alrighty. Zachary.
That one.
Bree.
17.
Okay. Skylar.
19.
Caprice.
16.
Alrighty.
At least we know who's last.
Yep. We need one more. Oh wait, here we go. I forgot to do this. Wow, wow, wow. Feeling a bit like he's not been as useful as he's wanted to be, Pergin's going to give kind of a battle where he says, alrighty, if you guys take care of the goblins, I'll go and take care of the skeletons that are more upwards in the room. Sound good? He's coordinating a battle plan.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, if you're sure that you don't need any help, then I trust you.
I don't exactly trust him yet, but I'm gonna let him do it.
And with that, Skylar, you're first.
All right. So I am going to attack the first goblin. Before I do, I'm also going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So for that, you are going to have to do the goblin's going to have to do a Wisdom saving throw.
17. Or 15. My bad.
15. So I have to roll as well, correct?
It's either, so it's not a spell, yeah. Roll against it. We'll do it like that.
Okay, because you have to remember, I don't know how magic works. Lovely. Less than 17.
Perfect.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to just throw both my daggers.
At this one goblin or 2 of them?
Huh?
At one goblin?
I'll throw it at both.
Alrighty. 2 d20s to see if you hit.
Ooh, all right, first one is an 11. Second one is a 23.
Yeah, both those hit.
Perfect. Gonna roll some damage now.
Yep. It's gonna be 1d4 for each.
Yep, so first one's Second one is 7.
Wow. You throw the knives and cleanly land your shots, and they both die.
Good job, Skylar.
Thank you.
Great. Next up is good old Perkin. He's gonna run up to those 3 skeletons and he's gonna do his best. Nope. And unfortunately for him, there's 3 skeletons ready to attack. And you guys watch on as Perkin runs up to fight these skeletons, but is just completely off guard. The first one takes its short sword and swings it down into him. And he gets a pretty nasty blow from that. Let's see.
No.
Rough.
Perkin.
No.
First one has 2 of them, and he's going to swing both of them at him.
Oh, God.
Alrighty, and he's looking very hurt. And the last one, just gonna swing down into him. And you can see that Perkin is very much on the floor and is very much not in a very good state.
He dead?
No.
Bree, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot one of the skeletons.
That is going to be a dexterity shot.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I have a 22.
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay. And then 5 for damage.
He takes a solid 5 damage. Alrighty. Caprice.
Yeah.
Up to you.
I'm gonna also use my longbow and shoot one of the skeletons.
Alrighty. That's going to be dexterity.
Okay. That's 14 plus. Wait, 1 minute. Plus 18, so that's gonna be 18.
That'll hit.
Roll damage.
Damage is gonna be on my D8. Wait, this is a D8, right, Scott?
Mhm.
And that's gonna be a 6 for damage.
Alrighty. Zachary.
Okay. I'm going to draw my axe and go to cleave all 3 of the skeletons. It's gonna go for a wide swing.
Big fat swing. Alrighty. That's gonna be a strength check.
One.
Yeah. That is a 17.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit. Actually, roll 3 things because I need to see if you hit all of them.
Oh god, the second one does not. The second one's a nat 1. The third one, oh my god, I'm stopping using this dice. That's 2 nat 1s in a row. I've been betrayed.
Alright, let's roll damage for that first guy.
Oh my god, I feel useless. 12.
Yeah, you managed to really hurt this first guy. He's not looking too hot.
Am I in the way of them and Perkin, though?
Oh, Perkin's right in front of you.
Oh, lovely.
But, let's make a acrobatics check for you, buddy.
Oh, God.
Oh dear. Oh, I wish I could help right now.
7.
Yeah, let's see. Oh,
I'm gonna
so
pull out a
sorry.
different set of dice.
Man, you can't really hold on to that great axe of yours, and as you're swinging through it, you just lose your grip and end up whirling around and throwing it at Skylar again.
Oh my god. How does this keep happening?
Skylar, I'm gonna have you roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, okay.
This thing shouldn't be aerodynamic.
That's going to be a 13.
Just enough. You're able to. You see this axe coming, and you do a backflip over it, and you kind of look at Zachary like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I hate my life.
And at that, it's gonna be Skylar's turn again.
All right.
I'm gonna get shot by my teammates.
So, I'm gonna try throwing my daggers at 2 of the skeletons again.
Alrighty.
And at the same time, Yinny's gonna go for the 3rd skeleton.
Sounds good.
All right. 12? 8. Wow.
Neither of those are gonna hit, and Zachary, just so you know, Zeke says good job.
Lovely.
Yeah, he's watching in chat right now, so
Yinny is going to roll an 8.
Yuni's gonna roll an 8. That does not hit either, unfortunately.
Shit. Well, I am, while I throw that, I'm gonna also, start viciously mocking the skeletons.
Okay.
Think that only works on one of them at a time.
Isn't it just gonna anger them more?
No. So, that's gonna be a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Actually, so what is your spell save DC? I believe that's what I'm supposed to be
My
going
spell
against.
save DC is a 12.
Yeah, I fail.
Perfect. So, let me do my D4 of psychic damage.
Skeleton 1, 2, or 3?
Which one is looking the worst?
Skeleton 3.
All right. I'm gonna go for skeleton 3. Let's try and take him out. All right. That is going to be a 2.
Come on, Sky.
A 2.
Of damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Perfect.
Yeah, it just kind of crumbles.
All right, I'll take it.
Alrighty. And God bless. Now it's gonna be good old Skeleton 1's turn, and it's gonna look at Zachary and not be too happy with him. So he's gonna roll the hit. He's gonna miss. And Skeleton 2, also looking at Zachary going, what was that? Really? Oh, I do hit. He's gonna take a nice swing at Zachary, just wanting to get revenge on what he's done. And Zachary, you're going to take 4 damage.
That's fine.
So broken.
Bree, your turn.
Pela is going to shoot at the first skeleton again.
Alrighty.
Yes, freedom.
We have 15. Oh, plus dex, so that's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty. And that is a 6.
That's a 6. Wow. Yeah, it's not looking too high. Yeah, you shoot your arrow. It enters that skeleton, and he's looking very, very hurt right now. Caprice, it's your turn.
Shoot. There's no goblins, right?
No, they're
No.
dead.
Skylar
I killed them.
took care of them.
Guy.
You're welcome.
So, oh god. Can I use my longbow, or am I too close?
I believe you're far enough away because they're at the top of the room, and you're kind of like in the other room, kind of.
Oh my god. I'm gonna use my longbow.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna be 13. That is gonna be 17.
17, yeah, that hits.
And then for damage. Oh, that's not great. Love that for me. That's gonna be a 3.
Skeleton 1 or skeleton 2?
And 1.
Even though it's not great, that skeleton crumbles and is gone.
Woo!
One skeleton remains, and unfortunately, it's Zachary's turn. Your battle axe is on the other side of the room.
I know. So it's just skeleton 2 now, right?
Yeah.
My character's beyond pissed. I'm not raging, but can I just snap his spine in half?
Yeah, roll a dex check to see if you can pick this guy up.
Oh, I have to pick him up. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a Zangief type move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does 13 do it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, strength check.
Yep.
That's a nat 20. The set never betrays me.
Yeah, you're so pissed off that you just walk over, and the skeleton kind of looks at you in horror as he realizes how frustrated and pissed you are, and he tries to escape, but you just grab him by the leg and drag him in, and you can see he's struggling to get out of your arms. You kind of just lift him up in the air, and you just get down onto one knee, and you body slam him into it, and he just explodes into many pieces. Yeah, he's dead.
At
Walk.
that, how is our friend doing?
Can I offer my healing potion to her, to our poor old guy, our Kurgan?
Unfortunately, as you go and check in on Pergan, he is not looking that great, and he is really struggling. As you take a look around the room real quick, you can see that it used to be a bedroom. There's a bed against the northern wall, and the desk on the right one. And Pergan lies at the kind of upper part of the room near the bed, and he calls everyone over to him. He goes, under the bed, there's half a map, and it's a map to the secret entrance into the Dwarves' Fortress. I have kind of lied to you guys. I am not actually from the town of Grumplestomp. I'm one of the king's many explorers, and I was hired to find brave adventurers like yourselves to hopefully get into the Dwarven Fortress. The dwarves are going to be the secret to defeating Kuzan, and unfortunately, my time is growing slower to be alive. There's going to be a spy in the town of Hickory. I need you guys to succeed with my mission and bring peace to the land of Dalrock. And at that, you can see that the life is fading from his eyes. And with one final breath, he says, "Take this." And he hands you guys a ring, and on it is engraved Pergin, and on the other side is the king's crest of Clivesdale. You'll need this to prove that you are the ones to the spy. You must save the world from the dragons. And Pergin passes away.
So, Wyvan is just sobbing.
Kayla's going to take the ring and slip it onto her own finger.
You now wear the ring of Pergin.
Maya is just kind of gonna be there in silence because that's what she does.
Yeah, homeboy's dead.
Yeah, Wyvana's gonna play a song for Hergen in honor of his memory.
What song would you like to play?
And any suggestions, guys?
Amazing Grace.
That's a beautiful song. Oh,
Roll a performance check.
okay. That's gonna be a 19.
As you begin playing as he passes, you can see a smile grow on his face as he exhales his last breath.
So, now that he's passed, can Kayla check his pockets?
Yes.
While she does that, can I grab the map piece from under the bed?
Yeah. You can. You check under the bed, and there is a chest in there. It's unlocked, and inside of it you find this half a map that he's talking about. Inside his pockets, because he's dead, he's not going to put up a struggle. You can find that he has a short bow. He has a rapier, 2 daggers, thieves' tools, and a dungeoneer's pack.
Can I take the 2 daggers?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna take the rapier.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna just hook it onto my belt right back home.
Kayla's gonna give him a pat and stand up.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do in the dungeon before you leave?
No.
You know, it was a
No?
pretty interesting.
Grab my axe.
Yeah, grab
Oh,
your
yeah.
axe. Yeah, you can
Oh yeah,
collect your
grab
arrows.
her 2 arrows she shot.
You collect all your arrows throughout the dungeon and you're back at full.
I'm just gonna look up at our dragon friend, tears in my eyes, and I'm just gonna say, "Can you carry his body, please?"
I do. I carry his body out.
At that, you guys have completed the hidden dungeon of Barmu and you each collect 80 gold.
What a nice
Alright.
first dungeon.
Some of
And
it,
somehow Zach didn't kill me.
It wasn't intentional.
yeah.
Hey,
Let's give Pergin a proper burial.
Yeah.
question.
Return him to the earth in which he came.
What
Noah?
is your question?
can I get my hit points back? Because I was still at 8.
Well, what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to bury Pergin and probably take a long rest before you guys start heading back.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can refill any spell slots you need to and just take the time that you need as you bury Pergin.
Perfect.
And Skylar, because it was your idea to take him and you didn't want to just leave him, you can have an inspiration point. At that, you guys, the next day, after burying him, head back to the town of Barmu. It, of course, takes a couple of hours to get there. By the time you get back, it's late evening, and you guys can pretty much start planning what they want to do, or go late night shopping, and take some time to reflect on what's happened. So you guys can choose what you want to do right now.
Pub?
Pub?
Pub.
Yeah, let's go to the pub.
Why not?
Celebrate his life while he had lived.
Alrighty. To the pub you all go. Hey there, what's with the long faces, friends?
Somebody died.
Oh.
Vanna just immediately burst into tears again.
We are here celebrating the life of someone who had passed.
How about a
Proper
round on the
halfling.
house?
Great. Thank you.
Would be great.
I would comfort her, but I'm too scared of the result.
Yeah, Zachary, if you try and pat her on the back, I'm gonna have you roll strength.
Oh no. I'm just not going to.
So yeah, you guys can now discuss on whether or not you should accept this mission with the map and whether or not you guys are up for it. You all technically met 2 days ago, so...
Yeah, maybe we should try and get to know each other a little better.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody likes me at this point, so that's probably a good idea.
Payla's like, this guy's fine. He just is a little aggressive.
Doesn't know how to use his axe.
See, my Vanna doesn't dislike him, but she is terrified of him. Yinny, however... Yinny hates him.
Yeah.
So
Let us all celebrate Peregrine's
we should tell her.
life with a drink. A hurrah!
Yeah, we never did find out why you were adventuring, Pela.
Yeah.
Well, to celebrate life across the land. Let's put it that way.
Mysterious. I like it.
She just giggles and takes another drink of her pint.
Alright. Maybe should we go around the table and tell a backstory or a fun story we had, or
And immediately, without any prompting, Vanna starts talking. Well, I used to be in a band. We were called the Mighty Musers. Oh my God, it was such a good time, you know. There was all my friends. There was Lorana. She was an elf. She played the lute. There was Hishgal. He was a dwarf. He played the bagpipe. And of course, Sam. He played the guitar. She's a half orc. Pretty badass. I think they're all dead now. So, Lorana's very dead. She was burnt to a crisp by a dragon. So that's unfortunate. Hishgal just sort of disappeared. not really sure where he went. And then Nympha kind of just got like launched into space. So, you know, who knows what happened to her? So it's kind of just me. So I don't really have much to do. I could go back to my parents, my family. I have 14 siblings. But none of them really like me.
The bartender is overhearing on the story and offers you another free drink.
Thank you.
He just gives.
Well, how about you guys? How are you? What about you guys?
The only other one really is Caprice. Zachary's told his story.
Oh.
And if you don't want to share yet, you don't have to.
Let's just say I was raised by my uncle. And he was a great man. Was a dragon slayer. And so I learned a lot about dragons during my time. And my parents, well, they're not important. We don't need to talk about them. But let's just say they don't really care about me.
Join the club, man.
And during the war in the Elf Kingdom, my uncle was helping out some people to safety, and a dragon grabbed him and killed him, obviously, and yeah. So I'm here to make sure nobody gets hurt and that the dragons will roast to the flames.
Well, that is a very touching and sob story. But wouldn't you be hurting people? You know, like those goblins and the skeletons. Do they not count? I'm just curious about your logic here.
It deserves it.
Oh, okay.
Especially the dragons. Something you wouldn't understand, you know.
What about those 3 humans that just were like looking at us when we were in the forest?
Well, they did try to attack us. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to be argumentative. I'll just shut up.
You know, whoever needs to die needs to die.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
At that, thank you, Goldust Burn, for the follow. Thank you. At that, you guys are going to go back to the inn, take a sleep, again, regain your spells, but you wake up to some loud screams and crashes downstairs, and you all rush out of bed, go downstairs, and what you see you aren't exactly happy with. You see that there are a total of 3 men in the room, and one man is holding the innkeeper and has a knife to him, and he's threatening to kill him, and it's really, he's trying to make it clear. No one's gonna save you from me. I swear to God. Now give me all the money or you're dead. Innkeeper looks at you guys and begins begging for help. Please, please help me. I really need you to come save me.
I'm ready for a right rumble.
I am gonna pop rage.
You know, is the innkeeper worth it?
The guy looks over at you guys who the innkeeper is begging and just starts laughing. You think that there'll be help? They'll be as useful as that damn cat on the floor.
How dare you?
In the middle of him talking, I burst into a sprint with a straight punch to his throat, claws first.
Yeah. Zachary, you're going to be attacking first. The other two men turn their attention. Everybody, let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm first, though.
Yeah.
So I assume strength check for a throat stab?
Yeah.
I love the term throat stab. That's so fun.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see.
Skylar?
Oh, that's gonna be a 22.
Wait, did you roll a nat 20?
No, but I have a plus 4 if I rolled an 18.
Bree?
I rolled a 19 plus 3, so it's also a 22.
Hey!
Caprice?
I rolled a 14.
Alrighty. And Zachary, just for after your first attack, what'd you roll?
Oh, for initiative?
Yeah.
It was a 5.
Okay. Alrighty. So first up is gonna be Skylar.
Woo! Alright, so, I'm going to...
Wait, I thought I got first punch.
Yes. I'm just saying, like, the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
I was just
Okay, yeah.
Skylar and Yinny, then it's Bree, then it's Free Humans, then it's Caprice, then Zachary. Alright, but Zachary, you get first hit.
Does a 19
Yeah, that hits.
connect there? What do you want me to do for damage for claws to the throat?
Do a D4.
Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta add strength to it, so it'll be a bit... Actually, I also get rage damage as well. So, yeah. That's a 9.
Alrighty, and is this the guy with the knife to the person's throat?
Yeah.
Alrighty, you do 9 damage to him.
How's his throat looking from getting
He
clawed?
looks very hurt, and he now has large scratches on his throat.
Nice.
Alrighty, Skylar, you're up.
Yep. So, I'm gonna pull out, both my daggers, and I'm gonna be aiming at, both of the men who, Zach was not attacking.
Alrighty.
Alright. That's a 15
Okay.
and a 22.
Both those hit.
Let me roll damage. That's going to be an 8 and a 7.
Wow. These guys are already looking like they regret everything. Human 1 is going to...
So, huh? What? Yinny has to go.
Dang it. If you can just roll with Yinny immediately, because it's basically just another form of attack. If you want to just do it all in one swoop. Just so I don't do that.
Yeah. Alright. Well, Yinny only rolled 1, so doesn't matter.
Let's have Yinny do a swift dexterity check.
Let's. And she's gonna be aiming for the ankles of the first guy.
Right.
That's gonna be a 13.
So yeah, Yinny is aiming for the ankles of the first guy, but when she lunges at him, just completely misses and just kind of rolls onto the floor of of the inn.
Yeah, that's about right. You know what? She gave it her all. I love her.
All right, now it is going to be Bree's turn.
She is going to take out both of her daggers and also throw them at the two people Skylar threw hers at.
Okay.
Dagger gang. Dagger gang.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 19.
So for the first one, you're going to roll damage doubled plus your modifiers.
Okay.
Well, you're going to roll your damage dice twice.
Yeah. Do. So that's a 4 and a 2.
All right.
Plus
And knives,
3.
yeah.
So 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, this first knife just goes right into the throat of this guy, and you can see that he, like, grabs his throat and is struggling to pull the knife out and just collapses. And that second one, you also hit, so let's see what your damage is.
3 plus 3, so 6.
And he also just crumples to the ground, and this last guy is looking very concerned. He's currently being held by Zachary and basically starts begging for his life.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw out my arms and I'm going to say, everybody stop. Just stop. And I'm going to try and interrogate this guy.
I'm sorry for what I said.
Holding him?
Yes, you are.
Alright.
I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't. Wait. And you can see he's just struggling to get words out. And that's very hard for him to talk with this guy, with this dragonborn hand wrapped around his neck.
Okay. Just take a deep breath. Alright. Can you just tell us why you were attacking the innkeeper?
Roll a persuasion.
Yep. That would be a 21.
I was sent for an inside job from a group in the town of Hickory.
Hickory. I see. Why would they send you after a lowly, normal innkeeper?
Because the boss there. I work for a group called the Fallen Angels, and it's a man named Rasham. Rasham is power hungry. He's basically trying to take over all these towns. He runs a cult there, and I got wrapped up into it, and I had to do this. I'm sorry. I can't go back now because I've told you this information, and Rasham is insane. He will kill me if he ever finds out about me telling you this.
Who's to say we won't kill you?
Well,
How can we trust that you won't get back into this? How can we trust that you won't try and hurt anyone else?
there is no way for you to trust me. I'm going to die either way, so if you are to end me, just finish me off now.
I'll just look at Skylar.
Oh dear.
I give her the look of a gladiator to Julius Caesar.
Can I be head?
I'm just gonna look down and just sadly nod.
No.
What is Caprice saying?
Caprice wants to behead him.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
Would she like to herself?
No, I want to use my sword.
She wants to use her sword.
Well,
Alrighty.
that's what I meant.
Roll a d20.
18.
Yeah. You take the guy's head off and his limp body falls to the ground.
Aren't we in the middle of the inn?
Yeah.
Is there other people watching this event?
Yeah, kids are looking on in horror.
someday.
And you hear
I'm gonna look at the kids and go, don't be evil, kids. Grow up to be good guys.
and you
Don't
hear
be
you hear a random citizen go, "These are our heroes?"
I just turn to the innkeeper and I just pull out 5 gold pieces and just lay them on the counter as I back away.
The innkeeper does not care. He's very happy that you guys saved his life. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for saving me. He wasn't lying. Hickory, I had to move away from there because Rasham has actually taken over, and currently the cult basically runs the city. They have the whole government wrapped around their fingers, and I'm not really sure how we're
Bashan guy.
supposed to deal with this.
Yeah, what Laya said. Who is this Brasham?
Rasham is the leader of the Fallen Angels. He came into town about at the same time as the dragons started to attack, and he's just made a muck of things. He runs the businesses. He basically has everyone under his control. He's quite literally using us for our money and doesn't give a care about whether or not we perish.
And where is he at?
Hickory.
Hickory.
And is he very powerful?
He has a lot of men on his side, and he's going to be quite some trouble if we don't take care of him.
Could you do you know what direction it is to get to Hickory?
Well, when you leave town, Hickory is going to be on the right side. You're going to have to go through a forest. It's about a 3-day trip.
Well, gents, it sounds like our next place of location to head is Hickory.
That's what it's sounding like.
Yep. So
I don't like bullies very much.
Should be clear that you also need to get the other half of the map in Hickory, but it's about to be a lot harder than it was going to be previously.
Yep.
And that concludes Session 1 of War of the Dragons, the First Years. Everybody is now level 3.
Oh.
Hey.
So, at that, thank you all for coming out to this stream. It's very much appreciated. Gold Osborne has to ask what everybody's thoughts on a kobold are, and I looked it up, and it's a lizard human type thing. What do you guys think of that?
A kobold?
A kobold.
Obnoxious in packs.
Obnoxious in packs.
You know, I'm gonna let this person, because it seems like he's a fan, so I'm gonna let him have his own journey with it.
I know nothing. Assume I know nothing. I know nothing.
I mean, lizards are alright, so I can only assume they are also alright. But I do not know for certain.
Alrighty.
Imagine scaly goblins that are more annoying.
Oh.
Oh,
You know, they're just living their best lives, okay?
At that, we are halfway to our follow goal. Thank you all for coming out to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to wrap it up now. Say goodbye, everybody. We will be hopefully back next week for more Dungeons and Dragons.
Bye.
So,
Bye.
got your out of 5 for the Showgirls
Oh my
podcast
God.
coming soon.
yes, be on the lookout for the Showgirls podcasts streaming soon on Spotify.